Zero-based budgeting, the simple system that can change your financial life. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. This channel is all about financial growth, smart money habits, discipline, and building a stable future step by step. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most powerful and practical money systems that ordinary people use to take control of their finances. It's called zero-based budgeting. And if you have ever reached the end of the month and asked yourself this question, where did my money go? Then this episode, it's definitely for you. Because today we are going to break down what zero-based budgeting really means, why most people struggle with money, how this method works in real life, and how you can start using it immediately. But to make this easier to understand, I want to start with a story. The story of Sophia. Let's imagine a woman named Sophia. Sophia is 32 years old. She works as a housekeeper in a hotel in Hanover. She wakes up every morning at 5:30 a.m. She prepares coffee in her small apartment, gets ready for work, and takes the bus to the hotel where she cleans rooms for 8 hours a day. It's hard work, but Sophia is responsible, hardworking, and determined. She earns around 2,000 euros every month. Now, for many people, that income might seem manageable. It's not extremely high, but it should be enough to cover basic living expenses. But Sophia has a problem. Every single month, her money disappears. Bills come in, rent, electricity, phone, transportation, groceries, and then there are the small things. Coffee on the way to work, a food delivery order when she's too tired to cook, a few online shopping purchases, streaming subscriptions. Nothing extreme, nothing luxurious, just small daily expenses. But by the third week of the month, Sophia begins to feel stressed. She checks her bank account, and the balance is almost empty. Again, she asks herself the same question she asks every month. Where did my money go? Does this sound familiar? Because millions of people experience the exact same situation. The hidden problem most people don't see. The truth is, most people don't lose money because they are irresponsible. They lose money because they never give their money a clear plan. Without a plan, money flows away naturally. Just like water, it moves toward convenience, toward comfort, toward impulse. Small spending decisions add up quickly. A 5 euros coffee every weekday can become more than 100 euros per month. Food delivery twice a week can become 200 euros per month. Online impulse purchases can add another 150 euros or 200 euros. Before you realize it, hundreds of euros have disappeared. What is zero-based budgeting? Zero-based budgeting is actually very simple. It follows one main rule. Your income minus your expenses must equal zero. Now, when people hear this for the first time, they often misunderstand it. They think it means you must spend all your money. That is not true. Zero-based budgeting means every dollar or every euro has a job. You decide where your money goes before you spend it. Instead of asking at the end of the month, where did my money go? You ask at the beginning of the month, where should my money go? That small shift changes everything. How it works in practice. Let's go back to Sophia. After months of financial stress, Sophia decides to try something different. One evening, she sits down with a notebook. At the top of the page, she writes her monthly income. Now she begins assigning every euro to a category. Rent, 850 euros. Groceries, 300 euros. Transportation, 120 euros. Utilities, 150 euros. Phone and internet, 50 euros. Savings, 200 euros. Emergency fund, 100 euros. Personal spending, 150 euros. Family support, 80 euros. When she finishes assigning all of the money, the balance is zero. That doesn't mean she spent all her money. It means every euro now has a purpose. And that is the key idea behind zero-based budgeting. The first challenge. At first, Sophia finds this system uncomfortable because for the first time, she can clearly see where her money is going. And sometimes the truth is not easy to accept. She realizes she was spending nearly 200 euros every month on food delivery, another 100 euros on random online purchases, and almost 80 euros on small coffees and snacks. Individually, each purchase felt harmless, but together they were draining her finances. However, now Sophia has a new habit. Before buying something, she asks herself one simple question. Is this already in my budget? If the answer is yes, she buys it confidently. If the answer is no, she pauses and thinks again. The discipline phase. Now let's be honest. The hardest part of any financial system is not the numbers. The numbers are easy. The hardest part is discipline. One evening, after a long day of work, Sophia is exhausted. She opens a food delivery app. Her favorite meal appears. In the past, she would have ordered it without thinking. But now, she remembers her budget. That 40 euros was assigned to her emergency savings. She pauses, closes the app, and cooks a simple meal at home instead. It might seem like a small decision, but small financial decisions repeated many times create powerful long-term results. The first results. 3 months later, something interesting happens. Sophia checks her savings account. Balance, 750 euros. She stares at the number in disbelief. She has never saved that much money before. Her income hasn't changed. Her job hasn't changed. But her financial habits have changed. And that is the real power of budgeting. Why zero-based budgeting works? Zero-based budgeting works because it builds 3 powerful habits. The first habit is awareness. You know exactly where your money goes. The second habit is intentional spending. You spend based on priorities instead of impulses. The third habit is consistency. Small positive financial decisions repeated over time create stability and growth. Instead of feeling controlled by money, you become the person directing your financial life. Practical steps to start today. If you want to try zero-based budgeting, here is a simple process you can follow. Step 1. Calculate your total monthly income. Step 2. List your necessary expenses. These include rent, food, transportation, utilities, and other essential costs. Step 3. Assign money to savings. Savings should always be part of your budget, even if it starts small. Step 4. Assign money to personal spending. Budgeting does not mean you cannot enjoy life. It simply means you decide how much you want to spend in advance. Step 5. Continue assigning money until your balance reaches 0. Every dollar must have a job. That is the entire system. Simple, practical, powerful. The long-term impact. 6 months later, Sophia checks her savings again. This time, the balance is over 2,000 euros. She feels something she has not felt in years. Security, peace of mind, confidence. Unexpected expenses no longer cause panic. She can even help her younger brother with school expenses. Her income did not suddenly increase, but her financial life improved dramatically because she changed her habits. A message for you. If you are listening to this today and struggling financially, remember something important. Financial stability is not only about earning more money, it is also about managing the money you already have. Zero-based budgeting is not complicated. It simply teaches you to give every dollar a purpose. And when your money has a purpose, your future begins to have direction. Call to action. Before we finish today's episode, I want to ask you something. If you found this video helpful, if this explanation helped you understand budgeting better, please consider supporting this channel. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future videos about financial growth, discipline, savings strategies, and building a stronger financial future. And if you found this video helpful, please like the video and share it with someone who might also benefit from learning about zero-based budgeting. Your support helps this channel continue creating educational content that can help more people improve their financial lives. Final message. Remember this simple idea. Don't ask where your money went. Tell your money where to go. Every dollar, every euro, Every peso must have a purpose. And when you take control of your money, you begin to take control of your future. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.